TGC Rough weighing back with Temur Delver. We're 1-0. We played Abzan 1-2-0 in the first match. We are on the draw. This doesn't look particularly great. It's interactive, but no threat. No real way to search for a threat. I think we mulligan here. This looks better. We'll give this one a keep. Or rather, we will keep this one. I always say we will give this one a keep, which even annoys me to an extent. I think we're going to go to the bottom with that. So I'm not sure if he kept a no land hand. Looks like he did. Well, maybe we'll take a peek and see what he's got going on. Probably not, though. I think we're going to start off with a breeding pool. I don't know that we necessarily need Gataxian Probe. Yeah, I suppose. It's going to feed us into what we need. Also, I've been listening to some of my videos. I've been growing a beard, so if you hear like this scratchy noise, it's me scratching at my beard. Often when I'm thinking. Cool story, I know, right? Cool story, Hansel. Thanks for the story. Not really sure what our opponent's doing right now. Looks like you missed another land drop. So we could fetch 3. I think we're gonna start with Gataxian Probe. We're definitely we know we want the other Gataxian Probe. I'm confused. What happened to pay 2 life? Oh, okay, so they changed how that worked. That's interesting. What do we got going on here? We have Mox Opal, Noxious Revival, which I think puts a card on top of the library from the graveyard. Yeah. Paradise Mantle. Oh, is this that equip creature? Paradise Mantle, Spider, Silk, Net, and Puresteel. Yeah, the Puresteel Paladin combo. I think this is like a equipment you cycle a bunch of times, and then whenever it enters the battlefield under control, you may draw a card. Equipment you control has equip 0 as long as you control 3 more artifacts. I don't really know how this combo works, though. Definitely want the Mana Leak. I think we can put that on the bottom. So we do have a Disrupting Shoal now. We can counter his 2-drop. We gotta remember that that is specifically for that. There's really no reason to do anything. We don't need to shock ourselves with the fetch, or the shock land rather. So I guess having never played against this, my assumption would be you just don't play anything until you have it. I don't even know here. Do we Mana Leak the Opal? Yeah, I think we do, right? Because he has to... I think we can Mana Leak this first Opal. He needs white to be able to cast that creature. Actually, I'm not gonna Gataxian Probe again either, because we actually could Disrupting Shoal, hard counter Disrupting Shoal for 2 here. UU would counter Mox Opal, and the whole mana set. Yeah, okay. So he's going to concede. Well, unfortunately, we didn't really get to see much there, so he'll be on the draw for game 2. I think Blood Moon seems fantastic here. It's just a little bit of sarcasm. Ancient Grudge, Destructive Revelry, we'll definitely want those in. I think Echoing Truth could be pretty good. I don't think we need anything else here until we see more. I'm not sure. Yes, I don't know that we actually need Echoing Truth if we have Simic Charm. Slip Through Space seems unnecessary. Forked Bolt may be a bit underpowered. Stubborn seems good from what we've seen. Honestly, Snapcaster may not be necessary. I think we can cut a Snapcaster. And I'm gonna cut the Echoing Truth, because really all I think all we care about against this deck is bouncing a creature, which Simic Charm does for us. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do here. Excuse me. think we're okay. Even though we don't have a creature here, we're set up good with mana. We can Gitaxian Probe, see what his hand's going on. We can Thought Scour, hopefully into something. Plus, we're on the draw. We'll get a few looks at some creatures. And otherwise, we have Disrupting Shoal and Simic Charm, which I like as reactive cards in the matchup. Look at that, he does have lands. Alright, main phase fetching. Always positive. It's possible I should have Gitaxian Probe there. We could have run into a Delver. So it says whenever equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Equipment you control has equip 0 as long as you control 3. Okay, so yeah, so basically, I think the way this works is you play your zero cost artifacts, you draw cards, and you bounce your artifacts. So I think he definitely needs that card. And now that we don't have Disrupting Shoal, I think we Thought Scour here. So he's got another Puresteel, a Noxious Revival. Retract, I think, is the card that I'm thinking of that bounces. And a Quarter's Shield. So retract, return all artifacts you control to their owner's hand. Oy, oy, oy. Look at all this mana. So I think I think we want to cast this again. And since it's an ETB trigger, yeah, Delver. Unfortunately, since it's an ETB trigger and we know he has one card, I think what we want to do is Simic Charm. In response. So he'll play his artifact. Once he plays his artifact, I don't know. I'm not really sure here. We got just too much mana going on. Oh yeah, Hootie Mandrills. This is what we're talking about. And just hope he does not chain off now. So the thing is he... Okay, so now he has another mana. I was gonna say, he can't actually retract and Puresteel to get the combo going the same turn. Technically he could have if he took the 2 damage there. Maybe he has another 0-drop artifact now. So I have him down to 3 cards, or 4 cards, right? But I know 3 of them, the 2 retracts. Yep. So we have a faster clock. Equipped creature gets 0/0 and has reach. I think it's the retract we need to counter here. Fortunately, he has 2 of them. So we know he drew a land. I feel like, based on what we've seen, he's going to go for a retract now. Suppose we let the first retract resolve. What I wouldn't give to know how this deck works. Puresteel. Knowing he has 2, I don't think there's a whole lot of value. I feel like... So he can't actually do anything. I think there's got to be another card. Because even if he plays these and draws another card, there has to be something he casts to actually get damage through, right? The 2/2 is not going to do it. Yeah, Max Opal. Okay. Unless it's a grape shot. How many spells has he played? Bone Saw. Yeah, I think this is Storm, right? I play a lot of Modern. I don't know that I've ever played against this deck. I know it exists. I mean, he has Grape Shot mana up. So the problem with Grape Shot is we can't actually counter Grape Shot. We can counter one part of Grape Shot, one of the copies. So he definitely doesn't have whatever he's looking for. So since he did that, we were going to Stubborn Denial whatever he does here for his first artifact equipment activation. Or we'll just counter this. Since that means maybe he doesn't have any artifacts. Equipment artifacts. I know what you're all thinking. Deftly maneuvered. Mr. TGC Requiem. We got the win. Yeah. The only thing I think it's a Storm combo. And so you just play a bunch of zero drops, but Puresteel allows you to cycle it. So, anywho, whew, that's match 2. We're 2-0. 2-0 in both games.